was something like I was getting away from. Back then I never thought I'd ever settle down, that I'd always be a traveler. And when I come here, I kind of grew into the place, and my daughter was born here in the Kootenays, so that's probably the reason that it made it home for me. You know, it seems like a lot of work to people, and think about packing water and splitting wood and doing stuff, time consuming. And most people in today's world, they don't have time for all that effort and live their other lives, eh? And I've got used to it. Before I moved here in 1979, I traveled quite a bit, and I camped a lot, and it become just an easy thing for me to do. You know, I learned certain skills that made it easier, and and I find that hauling water in a bucket is much easier than fixing plumbing, for instance, frozen plumbing in the winter and so on. So you don't set yourself up for so many disappointments, you know, when you, especially when you live in a place where you don't have an infrastructure like power. You have to adapt. Rather than try and adapt the world to you, you have to adapt to the situation. You might think that I spend a lot of time on my own, but I don't. When my alone time is precious to me. I'm not really a type that will go visit, you know, but most of my connection with people is through the stuff I do, and then, probably another reason why I'm not fond of machinery and tractors and so on, because it cuts out your communication with people. And though I find that the more mechanical advantages you get, the less need you have to communicate with people, so it dehumanizes the whole thing, and I think that's what's wrong with one of the things that's wrong with industrial agriculture is it's a lonely life. You have all the machinery you need to do everything, and all the industrial whatever makes us so that we don't have to grow up, eh? We don't have to go it on our own and whatever. The routine is good for me. I'm a traveler by nature, and I have a nomadic heart. You have to have the discipline to get up in the morning when you have to. You have to have courage. You have to be courageous, and you have to put up with discomfort and all this stuff, and then you have to see what you're doing as being fairly important, and maybe a part of your survival, and then you can do what I do. Yeah.